Good afternoon. How you doing?
How are you doing?
Doing awesome. Tell us your name and what gracious occasion that we had to attend today.
Oh, my name is Reverend Curtis Levingston. I'm pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, and I was keynote speaker for our Martin Luther King's Day program. And today I tagged my sermon, How Far Have We Really Come? It was a challenging sermon, so I was trying to challenge the congregation and our youth to really let them know that we really have to continue with the struggle. Just because it's been 50 years of progress does not mean that the struggle is over. And I tied in some of the events that have happened in Ferguson and tied in also how privileged we are to see our young people really come together in such an event. Even though it was a tragedy, you could really see that they really came together and they were serious about the protest. And not all the time we understand our youth and our young adults because of their style or what they do, but they are so technical. This is not a civil rights protest. It was actually a technology protest. So those kind of some of the things that I tied into the sermon, and then at the end I went back and showed how we were slaves back in 1619 and how we came over and survived the Middle Passage, and then threw in a whole lot of our old hymns to really tie it in for all ages. So that's what I brought to the table today and challenged the people that was at the program today. The program again was a great program because it was about one of our legacy living men of the civil rights movement, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who we love, who we're going to try to continue to keep the dream alive. And once he had his dream, the dream has still not come to play. So what I did was he has a dream, and I tagged a relevant question to that of how far have we really come.
Okay, so if you had to say something to the people of Ferguson or some of the parents of the different people that were victims of violence, not only violence but just being shot and killed by the police officers, like in New York and in Ferguson and some other places, whether it was a chokehold or whatever it was, what would you want to say to the people?
My deepest condolences would go out to the families first of all. Violence is anyone that gets killed on the matter of police brutality, like those gentlemen died. It's just really heart-rending. I would just love to put my arms around the parents, let them know that God still sits on the throne. He still has all power. But most of all, I would let them know that they can still continue to live life because this is not the end. One day, they will get to see their loved one again if they continue to hold on to God's unchanging hand. And to the people in Ferguson, I would like to say to that community, if they could just hold on together, put their loving arms around each other, continue to make efforts to bring the police and the community together, continue with their counseling, continue with having different committees meet, and continue to show the world that they can come back together even after a tragedy that just occurred over 5 or 6 months ago that they had.
Okay, once again, tell us your name and what church you pastor.
Again, my name is Curtis Levingston. I'm pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, 2235 Bond Avenue, here in East St. Louis, Illinois.
All right, this is Erica Brooks. We're here in East St. Louis. Today is January the 19th, 2015. Now, thank you very much.
Thank you.